I wanted to find out if your health and your journey to health is anything like me learning to do this Rubik's Cube. So, you might be aware that in January I made it a goal to learn how to do the Rubik's Cube, to complete the Rubik's Cube. At the time, I knew how to do one side, that was it. And so I actually was able to achieve my goal much sooner than I thought. I found some instructions, I found a method, and by about mid January, I could do it. I even recorded myself and sped up the video and posted it because, hey, I'd achieved my goal. It took me probably like, I don't know, 2.5 minutes. So imagine my surprise last night when I picked up the Rubik's Cube app. It's probably been about a month since I've done it. And I picked it up and I was just going to complete it. And this is as far as I could get. I got all the white, all the yellow, and the first two rows. But after that, I'd forgotten it. I completed this Rubik's Cube probably 200 times in January and February, right? So I knew how to do it. So what happened? How did this happen? So is there something wrong with my Rubik's Cube? Like, is it broken? I don't think so. It's totally functioning. Is there something with the instructions on how I learned? Were they bad instructions? Did they not teach me right? Was it really the wrong way to do it? Nope. They were fine. They worked. Is there something wrong with me? Am I stupid? Is it ridiculous that somebody can learn something and then do it, practice it quite a few times, practice it a bunch, but then leave it be and forget it? No, none of those things are true, right? So what did happen? What did happen? And this allows us to get off of the blaming cycle and the justifying cycle and the shaming cycle and all that kind of stuff. Instead, just kind of go, hold on a second. I'm going to learn from this and I'm going to move forward, right? So what happened? I quit practicing it. And so it stopped. I made my goal. I didn't have any other goals in regards to Rubik's Cubes, so I stopped practicing it. And lo and behold, because it was a new skill, a very new skill, it did not take long for me to forget it, right? So what do we do about this? Obviously, this applies to many different things. In my line of work, this can often apply to health. So somebody has a new skill, a great technique, great trick, not tricks, but great tips and steps to take, and they achieve their goal. But it's a very new skill, but because they achieve their goal, they stop practicing, they stop integrating into it. And lo and behold, a month later, we can slide backwards. It's not because we're stupid. It's not because there's anything wrong with the way that we did it. And this can apply to a lot of different things. It can apply to maybe you trying to keep a neat house. It can apply to maybe getting out of debt. Maybe you went through some really great steps to get out of debt and worked really hard, but lo and behold, a month later, debt was starting to accrue again. This could do with relationships, all kinds of things. Once we, quote, reach our goal, we stop practicing it and stop moving forward in it, and we go backwards, right? So what do we do? What do we do to stop this? Well, first of all, it's one of the reasons why I have a job, right? It's one of the reasons why I love being a health coach, is because I can help people stop this in a variety of different ways, and I won't go into those. But let's pretend while I was learning this Rubik's Cube, let's pretend I got involved in a Rubik's Cube club, okay? We sat around every Tuesday night, and we talked and chatted and had dinner together and whatnot, but we all just sat around and did our Rubik's Cubes, right? Well, guess what? I'd still be practicing my Rubik's Cube, right? I wouldn't know I was practicing it. I wouldn't be like, oh, I gotta go practice my Rubik's Cube, here I go. But I would have gotten integrated into it, and it would have become a part of my life, right? That is one of the reasons why, once again, I love the methodology that we use to get healthy. It is not just, here's your set of steps, do these, and I'll see you, let me know if you have any problems. No, there's more to it than that. Hopefully fun along the way, and so we hardly know that we're practicing, but we really are practicing because these are new skills. And if we don't keep practicing them, even after we've reached our goal, we will lose them. In fact, it's one of the reasons why I love being a health coach, because every day as I am helping clients through things, or as I'm talking about whether it be brand new steps with a brand new client or somebody I've worked with for years and we're navigating a new health goal, whether it be healthy mind, you name it, guess what? It's kind of like me sitting around doing my Rubik's Cube. It's like I'm constantly doing my Rubik's Cube, but in this form, I'm constantly inundated with health. And I love it. It's in a good way, right? So anyway, I just wanted to, I guess my main point behind recording this and even making this analogy, this Rubik's Cube analogy, is to help you get off of the what have I done, the blaming, shaming, justifying, I've screwed up, I've failed, that. So whether you lost weight or got healthy with a completely different program than what I coach, but then lo and behold, old habits snuck back in and you find yourself right back where you are. Or you might actually be a coach a client who I've worked with and in the past, but you arrived at your goal, and you know what? You didn't know you needed to join the Rubik's Cube Club in order to stay healthy. You kind of just figured you needed to learn it the once, you got it, and you're on your way. You know what? No blaming, no shaming, no justifying. There's no use energy in that. Instead, let's move forward. Let's create what we need to create and use the resources that are available for that. So anyway, I'm going to go relearn how to do my Rubik's Cube. Obviously, just like in health, it will not take me as long as it did the very first time, but it will take a little bit of effort and a little bit of research. So off I go. Have a great night.